And welcome to practice day number 1 here at Delaware Speedway for 2013. Behind me are the first cars to get themselves lined up for the first time on the racetrack at this wonderful, glorious day of racing. It's our first chance to get a look at these new cars, or some old cars, for the first chance to get on the racetrack to shake down their car, to see how their cars feel after last winter. It's been a very long winter, so hopefully these cars will work out the first time they go on the racetrack. It's a new car, it's the same number, it's the same driver, Jay Dewar. Welcome to Delaware Speedway.
Thank you. Glad to be back.
Practice day 1, you've been out once, have you already?
No, we just got here and got through tech. Looking forward to getting out and seeing what this new hot rod has in it.
What kind of things do you look for in this new car that you have here?
I want to feel the front end out. Watsy had a pretty good setup on the front when I was out in the fall. It felt really nice. We got a good setup on it now. He tore it up a bit at Peterborough, so it was kind of half a deal there in the fall. But looking forward to turning some good laps today and seeing what we got for the season.
Practice day here at Delaware Speedway can be very treacherous at times, and sometimes you have some incidents on the racetrack. What happened to Brady Smith's truck out there today?
Yeah, this year we're running an 8-inch tire instead of a 7-inch tire. They changed the tire rule, so the tires are obviously a little bit wider. Our right rear, we had a little bit of a clearance problem, and coming out of turn 2 there, had a little bit of a scare. It blew out, just rubbing on the spring in the back, so we're going to figure something out to space it out. Hopefully we can do that today so we can get back out there.
Better to have it on practice day than on race day, right?
Definitely, that's why they have these tests to shake things down with all the rule changes every year, and figures that stuff out early rather than in the middle of a race for sure.
We may have a tire crisis on our hand here at Delaware Speedway in the practice session for our DeMar trucks. Driver 51 is Trevor Culver. Trevor, tell us about your day so far. What happened to your truck?
Yeah, we ran out there for the first practice. Just taking it easy. We're breaking in a new motor and no indication of tire rubbing or anything. And in turn 4 popped, almost lost it. But yeah, obviously the tire rule wasn't a very good idea. No one thought that through very well, but I guess we have to pay the price. So.
Are you speaking of the new width of the tires?
Yeah, the new width. It makes it a lot more difficult to fit on these race trucks.
On a positive side, we have 2013 is a brand new year. You won in 2012 as a rookie. What's your goals this year?
Well, as long as everything goes good here in the first couple weeks of practice and we get a good start, we're going to go for the championship and nothing less.
Phil Nyson 51 machine, the FT Garage Late Models, wrapping up practice today. Long day here at Delaware Speedway. What'd you learn today?
It's hot. No, it was good. All the stuff we did for the wintertime was pretty decent. We changed some gears and did a bunch of different stuff with setup, and seems to be working good. I think my big advantage this year is not having the yellow tape on the back, so I'm not a rookie this year, so that'll help out.
Last year was a big learning curve coming from the dirt background to pavement. How's the learning curve been? What's the plan for this year?
Learning curve is really, with the dirt stuff, you pull the weight on the right side and you try to hang it out and use the gas, but late model I've really learned you have to let it roll and you have to work the throttle really nice. And this year I plan on finishing top 5 in points. I just want to run up front with the guys up front and maybe get a win.
How was your off season?
Yeah, busy as always. You know, good to have the time off to spend with the family because, you know, now newly married and have my son, so it's been pretty fun.
During the off season, this car behind us was getting rebuilt, refabricated, and tell us about that over the off season.
We didn't change much. The car is the same car as last year, which is good. So we painted it a different color. We went back to the blue with the yellow number. I think it might stand out better and be more towards the tradition of my style. And we got some new sponsors on the car, which is excellent. Got to thank them for sure. And
practice day. You shake the car down. What'd you find this first run?
Well, the first run we found that we have a valve cover oil leak, so we're going to have to fix that up. We kind of knew that may be a problem, so we were noted that it is a problem. Outside of that, the track's not there yet, which it will come. Car seems to be good. The motor's working good with the new engine rule that Delaware's put out with either the crate or the built. We've chose to kind of play with both a little bit this year. So this is the built motor in here now, so we're trying to see if we can get that to work. Seems to be okay so far, first run.
Here with Mitchell's Jamie Klumper, one of the drivers of the GAW Recycled Enduro Series cars. Jamie, what's the purpose of today's practice for you?
Just doing a little shakedown on the car. We kind of reskinned the whole car and just making sure it's handling the same as it did last year.
2012, speak about that. How was your season?
really up and down. We had some good races and we had some real bad races involved in a couple wrecks and some mechanical failures, but where we didn't have that, we finished quite well. We were happy with last year, actually.
And talk about 2013. What are your goals this year?
Stay out of wrecks for one, and try and get some better finishes and try and stay in some top fives if we can.
Kevin, is it your first time at Delaware Speedway in a little car like this?
Yeah, it is. I came out just to check them out last year, but this is my first time racing.
Now, you've been through tech inspection. How'd that go today?
It went pretty good. I liked my car, so that's good.
Well, it looks pretty sharp right now. I'm sure there's some stuff to do on the appearance of it, the stickers and numbers and whatnot. But what is your goals here in 2013 at Delaware Speedway?
I don't know. I'm not really sure where my goals are going to be. I'd like to get out on the track and see how fast I can run and if I can maybe compete a little bit.
What is your background in auto racing?
Absolutely none.
None whatsoever?
Nope. First time for me.
Well, it's the first time for Kevin Lay here at Delaware Speedway in the bone stock here for the racetrack. We have Joe Lawrence. Joe, new paint scheme, new body, new outlook. Tell us about your 2013.
Well, we're looking for a big change. It's also a new chassis to me. It's my brother's from last year. He finished top 5 in the seasons. He's also building a brand new one for himself.
Now, this is practice day. What have you learned so far today?
That his car is probably a lot better than mine. a little unfair, but it's okay.
So you're the younger brother, so you get all the hand-me-downs.
Yeah, right now I'm scuffing all the new tires, so I'm picking out the best for myself.
Well, there you go. So there's an advantage to that. Now, today, was there a variety of problems you had, or were we just sticking to one thing?
We're just trying to settle in with the new car and all the new things we've done to it. It's going really well. We found a couple problems. Had a little brake issue at the beginning, but it's all fixed now.
Now, earlier in the day, the track was a bit, I guess, still winterized. Is the track a little better now?
It's a lot better now. They've laid down quite a bit of rubber. At the beginning, I was just scuffing tires, so I didn't have to deal with that, which was great.
Fantastic. Joe Lawrence, number 78 in the Coca-Cola Superstocks, Delaware Speedway. And so ends practice at Delaware Speedway for practice day number 1 under a great sunny sky day. All kinds of race cars and trucks, all kinds of drivers here trying new things, trying all kinds of new setups, and of course maybe old setups that worked from last year. But it's been a great day here at Delaware Speedway. Hopefully next week will be just as better, and opening day coming up very shortly. Lots of racing, lots of good times. Follow us at DelawareSpeedway.com and on Twitter at Delaware Speedway.